Hey everybody, this is Wizard101 back with another Wizard101 walkthrough episode. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and do the Emperor's Retreat, which is going to be the final dungeon for the Crocosphinx. We have been tasked by Shalak the Wise to go in there and meet him inside. This area is notable because it has 5 bosses. 4 of them are very similar. The 5th one is going to be the final boss of the dungeon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into it.
You were about to enter a dungeon.
Thank you, Grandmother Raven. But this dungeon is not super difficult. The issue is the fact that the bosses here are the first bosses that know how to use Tower Shield, and they use Tower Shield a lot. So this is not going to be a quick dungeon by any means.
Just as I expected, this place is heavily guarded. Manders toil while Crocotep relaxes in his chamber. Crocotep is known for his intricate defenses. You will find 2 guardians at the first gate, both princes of the Sakwi family. Even with balance, I would not stand a chance at my age. Please, fight bravely to defeat them and return to me safely.
Alrighty. Both of these brothers are going to be pretty much exactly the same. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the fight for the first one, and then I will show you the fight, and then I will show you the dialogue for the second one, but I won't show you the fight, because
I had hoped to face a mighty warrior to test my skills, but you showed up instead. Hardly worth the efforts of a prince.
But, yeah, they have the exact same amount of health. They've got the exact same minions, so there's no point in showing essentially the same fight twice. However, you will get to see the dialogue. Let's go ahead and fight Prince Suten Sakwi. All the bosses here, besides the final one, have 750 health. Their minions will usually always have 435. Looks like we're not going to get lucky with the power pips today. There's a good chance we're probably not going to get lucky with the cast today either. So let's see. I'll go ahead and sunbird the minion. We'll see if they decide to throw a tower shield up. Once I hit the minion, they'll probably throw a tower shield up. If anything, he's probably going to throw a fire shield up anyway. Nope, I'm surprised. Either way, I might fizzle. Alrighty, so looks like that's the minion down. Big damage, big damage. And it looks like we got the smoke screen. That's going to be nice, because if he ends up deciding to try and fire shield or something, that means we got something to protect against it. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and heartbeat, just to try and keep our health up, because that damage over time did wear us down quite a bit. Alrighty, now we will blade. Looks like he's going to try to hit. We will see if we can get up the 5 pips needed for a... We'll see if we can get the 5 pips up needed for our Heckhound. Frost bats. I never understood KI's decision about giving ice enemies storm-powered spells. I know that they're variants and it makes the game more interesting, but to be quite honest, giving ice people spells that much with that much power just is a redundancy of making the game way too difficult, especially in a later area, especially in the second arc. Let's go ahead and throw this off. Now, we were doing 309 with a 5-pip Heckhound without a fire boost. So I'm curious as to how much it'll do with the boost. Probably about 400. Just out of guessing. 370. Not quite 400, but it's still a lot. He's got 4 pips. What would be smarter here? What would be smarter would be healing, because the damage over time will kill him next round, regardless. And even though he snowmanned us now, we will heal that off fully, and we will get some extra health out of it, meaning we have to pick up less health on the way out. Alrighty, what do we got here? Alrighty, he is dead.
Bested by a mere student wizard. Oh, the shame I have brought to my family name.
Alrighty, it looks like I got a pet out of it, which is interesting. This is one of the old pets, I believe. Yeah, so this is one of the older pets. Regular old ghoul. It's a standard pet drop style pet. It doesn't have very good stats, and it doesn't have very good stats. Doesn't have a very good talent pool. So the only thing it's really good, and it doesn't give you any cards. So the best thing that it's for really is for hatching, in case you want to try to get a hybrid pet. Need health, and these guys will cut the corners, so just be aware of that.
They sent you to confront me. You're not fit to clean the floors.
Oh well. Like I said, this guy is the exact same as the other guys. I'll go ahead and get him defeated, and I will be back with you as soon as that is done. Alrighty, I am back. If stuff ends up seeming a little spiky, apparently the game is acting like it's trying to boot me off the internet. So, if something ends up happening and you see the little circle that pops up down here next to the little circle down here that pops up right here, down next to the compass, that has a broken chain on it, then you know what's happening. So.
You've done well, young wizard. The lever should work now. Open the door and I'll meet you up ahead at the lake.
Righty, so the lever he's referring to is up here. This lever here. A little more health.
Excellent. You've made it. Oh, my heart. This place is filled with enslaved Manders. Crocotep knows I can't stand to see them suffer, but he does not know that you're on my side. Let's free the Manders from their bondage. If we can do this, surely they will fight alongside us.
Alrighty, so going around hitting X on these shackled slaves. In some areas, these ensorcelled slaves will walk really, really close to the walls, so just keep that in mind as you're traversing, as you are traversing this area.
We've done it, but we need to ensure that they are not enslaved again. Now we must deal with the Overseer Paniwi. Don't think me foolish for not rushing at once to get the Croconomicon. If we do not save the Manders, we are no better than the Tuts. But I see no harm in hurrying. Defeat Overseer Paniwi and return to me at once.
Overseer Paniwi is over here. There is a puzzle over here that it does not tell you about. There is a book pedestal in here, and this is what it tells us.
The door is frozen shut by magic. Perhaps the braziers hold the secret to opening it?
So what it's telling you to go out here and do, there are 6 braziers out here. What you need to do is you need to change them all to fire magic, which thankfully KI was kind enough to not have you cycle through the whole thing. Once you get through all 6 of these, you're going to be allowed to go through the door here and head to Overseer Paniwi. He is the first one that has these rank 4. He is the first boss that you will fight that has these rank 4 minions. They have 525 health, and he himself has 750.
You fail to see just how outmatched you are, Wizard.
So, both of these guys can use Tower Shield, both of them can use Fire Shield. So, make sure you're using your damage over times to absolute full effect. I will go ahead and be skipping this fight because it is essentially the same boss as the first 2 we fought. It's just got a slightly stronger minion, and you will see this minion towards the end of the dungeon anyway. So I will be back as soon as I am done with this fight. Alrighty, I am back. Looks like I got a badge. So I got Croc Thrasher. Oh well, just towards the completionist end of it. Go ahead and go back and talk to Shalak the Wise.
Excellent job, young wizard. You've shown the Manders we mean to defeat the Tuts, and they are ready to join the fight. Crocotep cowers behind a door sealed by a combination. The Manders we freed tell me you must vanquish the Sakwi Keymaster to get it. Once you've defeated the Keymaster, the combination will appear in his room. Use that combination to open the door and take our vengeance on Crocotep.
Alrighty. So, this guy is basically just another cut-of-the-mill boss. Just basically another regular old chip off the grindstone style boss, so go ahead and make sure there's no health back here. Oh, yes, there is health. Health. Yay! This place is swarming with mana wisps and no health wisps. Oh, they were all over here. Anyways.
Are you the gatekeeper? I must put you to the ultimate test.
Basically another cut boss. He's essentially he is literally just a copy paste of the overseer Paniwi fight. It's just that he's an ice golem instead of a crocodilian. So I'll be back whenever I'm done.
Behold! By defeating me, you have passed the test. You must be the gatekeeper.
Alrighty. That one I didn't even bother... For that fight, I didn't even bother to use Heck Hound. I just spammed Fire Elf and Link until he died. So, our combination is going to be Croc, Snake, Tree. If you have text chat, the easiest way to... keep track of it is to just go ahead and type it. So hit enter and just type in Croc, Snake, Tree, and then it will be permanently saved in here. If you do not have text chat, just grab a piece of paper or keep saying it until you remember it. What we're going to do is we're going to run over here. Run back down this way. To this door that we passed earlier. Where now it'll actually open up for us. And you'll be greeted by 6 obelisks. So what we're going to do is we're going to input them in the order that they were in the back in the Keymasters area. So what we're going to do is pick up the wooden chest because money, money, money. Then we're going to go ahead and do Croc, Snake, and then Tree. And ta-da, now you have access to Crocotip. This guy's a fairly tough boss. I'm going to go ahead and use my potion.
Don't provoke me, wizard. I was just thinking about letting you live. In my service, of course.
So this guy does actually have the updated model from the Doomsday Croc Gauntlet. So that's why he looks a little funny. But he's different than all the other bosses. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at my deck, see if I have anything in here that might help. Go ahead and put both of our sprites in there. What do I have in terms of other treasure cards that might be helpful? I don't think I really have anything else that'll help. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it, because Crocotip's not gonna keel over dead himself. He has 800 health, which is the highest you're gonna see in any boss so far. This is also a really bad starting hand. Sakui High Guard, 525. I'm gonna go ahead and pass, honestly. Tower Shield. Nope, nice play. Curious. We pit failed, like usual. You're getting absolutely wailed on this fight. Most likely this fight is not going to go our way. Let's go ahead and sunbird this dude, hope he doesn't shield. Or weakness. Or black mantle, because that's even worse. That's a tower shield. Oh, it's a nice blade. Okay, well, Somehow we still powered it. Don't know why I can power spells. Don't know why I can power spells with Black Mantle, and yet I can't even cast them normally. And he didn't die because we didn't have a blade, but, well, whatever. Go ahead and use Thunder Snake. I really would have preferred to use that on Crocotep, but I didn't really have much of a choice. Ghoul. Oh, Banshee. Well, it's gonna hurt. Crocotep's probably saving up to try and do a Wyvern or something ridiculous like that. But at least his minion's out of the picture. Alrighty. Now what we need to do is we need to Fireblade. Evil Snowman! Full power Evil Snowman! Let me just say, ow, that hurt. Alrighty. We're going to discard, draw, Sprite, heal. And heal some more. See, I told you that these Bright Treasure cards come in handy. Cool, got a Power Pip. Let us discard the Bloodbat and discard the Fire Elf. We're gonna Blade again. Now that might seem a little redundant. However, it allows us to prepare for our next attack and build up pips. Or heal, if so need be. Already got 3 pips. We can either Sunbird, or we can Heckhound. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to pass. And we can survive this next hit, so we're going to pass again. He's going to probably use Evil Snowman, or Fizzle. Our heal over time isn't out yet. Wait a minute, isn't this supposed to be 3 rounds? Or do they change it to a 5 round? Is it? Hang on. Oh, they changed it to a 4 round heal. Interesting. Alright, so either way we're gonna Heckhound. So I'll be doing 370 damage. Oh, that hurt. I should have healed. Because most likely he's going to Snow Serpent next round, and I'm not going to survive. Unless he does something like Tower Shield or Blade. That'd be best case scenario. But that's not going to happen, unfortunately. Heartbeat. He does have slightly higher boost. Okay, he Ice Bladed, so GG's. We win this round, Crocotep. We win this. GG's.
You have found a golden scarab.
He does leave behind a second chance chest because he does drop some really good level 20 gear. He also drops a lot of elemental spell elements. Nothing interesting. So, we're gonna go ahead and teleport back to the entrance hall. And we gotta go talk to Shalak the Wise.
You have fought bravely. It sickens me to know one of the Order's members gave the Croconomicon to Queen Crocopatra.
Wait a minute, he was one of the members of the Order of the Fang? Huh.
Even though it is never easy to defeat one of our own, it was the right thing to do. I fear more troubles await us, young wizard. Crocopatra wields the Croconomicon, and Crocotep spoke of a new army. The Order has much to discuss. We may not have always acted with wisdom in the past, but you've set us on the right path at last. Come, join us in the Balance School.
Alrighty, so looks like we've got a bunch of spell elements out of that, and we got a spell element upgrade, which is... hang on, let me go through all these. A lot of Fire Cat, a lot of Fire Elf. I'm thinking Fire Elf is the one that's ready for an upgrade. No, Fire Cat is. Okay. So, looks like it's just going to add... so it looks like it's just going to bump up the base damage to 40. To a 90 instead of an 80. So, we'll go ahead and choose the top path. Considering we're not planning on going PvP. How much do I have left in order for Fire Elf to get upgraded? I'm actually pretty close to having Fire Elf upgraded. So, I might actually get that fairly quick. Unfortunately, we are not going to get level 20 this episode. We need extra 1,000 XP, because we need 1,000 XP or so.
Young wizard, you have my eternal gratitude. I heard what you did in the Crocosphinx. I feel we are no longer strangers, but comrades in arms.
Shalik, General Kaba, Kai, Amate, and I all wish to honor you. Please take this golden scarab as a symbol of your entry into the Order of the Fang. No one deserves it more.
We will continue to fight the Tuts here, using the wisdom of balance rather than the Golden Fang. We leave it to you, young wizard, to find and protect the Croconomicon. You will need to investigate Crocopatra's lair, the Tomb of Storms. Go see Sergeant Major Talbot, for he may be able to help you.
Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back up the ladder. Go in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and skip the boat ride.
The Tomb of Storms, eh? Sure you want to go in there? That's quite a dangerous place. The Tut leader is inside. Well, why didn't you say so? I'll get you in there right away, if you haven't already found a way in. You're in luck. My men are overtaxed, but one of the locals has taken on the Tomb of Storms. I hate doing this to you, but once there, you're on your own. I can't protect the locals and launch an assault. You'll have to be a one-wizard army. Ready? Find Hetch Aldine nearby. He's been working with the summoning stones and will surely know how to get inside.
Alrighty, so that will be for next episode, which will also gain us a level, I believe. Yeah, which will not gain us a level immediately, but we will gain a level from it. And it looks like we also got a new spell. This spell, Immolate, is going to be one of your most powerful spells that you will ever get in this game. Because of how much it does. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and meet you in... I'll go ahead and meet y'all in Unicorn Way, and I will show you how this spell works. Alrighty, so I am here in Unicorn Way, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how Immolate works. Let's go ahead and get in a battle here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and pass until we get the pips for Immolate. Alright, so this is how Immolate works. Immolate works on a pseudo-gambit system. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take 200 damage to yourself and deal 600 damage. The reason why this can be dangerous is because since it is fire damage, it will stack from the fire damage from your gear, from blades, and stuff like that. So you need to be careful about when you use it. However, the 600 damage is massive. That's why your level 20 gear is so important, because not only does it start there are a few pieces that start giving you accuracy, there are also pieces that start giving you fire resistance. And we fizzled, of course. Lol. Typical fire wizard. Let's try again. But essentially, this is what happens with Immolate. It's very good for killing bosses because of its high damage, but you can kill yourself easily. You will take damage, and then you will deal a ridiculous amount. So, that is how Immolate works. It is a very good gamble spell if you're willing to try and kill a boss quick. So, that's how that works. I would like to thank you all for watching my video. I will go ahead and see you in the next episode. Next episode, we will start the Tomb of Storms. Most likely, we will be doing the first two fights and the dungeon, and the first dungeon, and the episode after that will be the end of Crocotopia. So I will go ahead and see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!